Good morning. Good morning. Are you in there? There you are. Glad to see you finally woke up. Feeling a little sore? Yeah, I can understand that. That's right. It's kind of bad. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday morning now. That's right. And we're not in your warehouse anymore. We're in my lab. That's right. Look behind you. See? Look. That's right. Exactly what you were torturing me to get. You're inside a time bubble. There it is. It's all around you. You're inside a time bubble. A quantum time bubble. Isn't that cool? Now, not everybody gets to do that, so I hope you feel privileged. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get my notes out here. And I'm going to do a real quick scan because I have to know that you're going to stay awake for this. It's a brain scan, so we're going to have to go penetrate pretty deep into your skull. Oh, I should have told you don't look directly into that light. It hurts. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Oh no, I'm not a medical doctor. No. No, I have a doctorate, but I am not a medical doctor. So really don't think the Hippocratic Oath is going to apply too well here. No. So I have a list of questions, and the first one is, let me get my notes out. Pretty important. So I hope you're willing to talk. I know it's kind of hard to talk with so much pain in your mouth. Don't worry. I have some good news. I'll tell you right now. That's right. I saved your teeth that got knocked out when I escaped. Yeah. Isn't that neat? I like that. Yeah. I got them in this little shot glass. It's kind of neat. Yeah. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm going to tell you some personal things so we get to know each other better. I love telling my daughter bedtime stories at night. Yeah. I love reading them, and it just so happens she's losing her teeth too. Her little baby teeth are falling out. It's so cute. And I wanted to play Tooth Fairy last night. Yeah. But I couldn't find her to put the money under her pillow, you see, because she's not in my house. And my wife's not there either. And being you were my torturer, guard, God, as you put it, when you stuck my head in the rat cage, I thought you might know where they're at. Maybe we could parlay a agreement to release them back into my custody. I think I've done some goodwill already. You're alive. That's one. I know you're a little hurt, but I had to escape and and not die. So, you were standing in the way at the time in the door jam. But you're very fortunate that I came back for you, that I didn't send the government to come and get you. And I rescued you myself. Because we both know that if I would have turned you over to the authorities, you'd be in some local, municipal, county jail lockup right now after seeing the judge, and you'd be dead. because your employer would send somebody in to assassinate you. So let's be honest. That's right. If I would have turned you over, you'd be dead right now. So that's my goodwill. See, I'm putting my best foot forward. I patched you up. I fixed that little crease in the side of your head. I saved your teeth. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? You like that? That's neat. And, you only lost 2. Come on. Look at me. I've got to go through a whole battery of tetanus. I got metal cuts all over my body. I got to get a tetanus shot later today. I've got to get rabies vaccination, the whole rabies shot thing, because I don't know what that rat was exposed to, So I'm going to have to go through that for like the next 2 or 3 weeks, So, I think we're equal right now. I was your prisoner. Now you're my prisoner. And we both have some wounds that need attending to. So, yeah. We can make this easy, and you could just tell me where my wife and my child and my new assistant are. And I could, help you on your way. I'm not a bad guy. Now that is, of course, as long as they're in good health. Okay. You don't know. Now that's not really the answer I wanted. And I know because I've been tortured during the war myself. I was tortured. It was not a good experience. Twice, as a matter of fact. Yes, once by the Nazis and once by the Vichy French. And I don't bear any ill will towards either one of them. No. The French were all killed by my friend, who happens to be a werewolf. Yeah, just like Lon Chaney. He killed all of them. And I think he ate most of them. Yeah, it was really bad. And he's here. He's living out his life in this little time bubble like this one. And he's right here. I could bring him in to show you. But the best one, the most grisly thing I've ever seen, was when they sent Prometheus, Frankenstein's monster. They sent him to rescue me in northern Italy. I helped him escape from Nazi-occupied land in northern Italy. But I was captured while we were making our escape. This wasn't good. Late 45. Not late, late war, middle 1945. And the SS got me. And they were a little mad. I'd say more than a little mad. And I kind of had a record with them. So they knew what they had. And I was a spy. So I didn't even fall under the Geneva Convention because I was a spy. I didn't even argue that point. I pretty much knew I was done. And they were really not nice people. They were putting spikes like this, through my hands. You can't really see the scar on this hand, but you can kind of see I tore this hand loose, and you can kind of see the scar. It's kind of, you can see it there. There's where I pinched my finger, on the rat cage. That really hurts. Of all the things that happened to me, you dislocated my thumb. The cuts, the rabies shots. really pisses me off right there. That little blood blister. That hurts so bad. It kind of makes me a little tetched in the head, when you get that, when you stub your toe or you pinch your finger in a hinge, or like on that cage when I was getting the cage off. Ooh, that really, really just kind of made me shake, That's what we're talking about here, isn't it? We're friends. We're practically becoming friends. But the SS, they thought I was some, I don't know, they were Teutonic warriors. I thought they were Catholics, but they're not. They were wanting to crucify me, and they were going to, drive these through my hands. I didn't appreciate that. Like I said, I did tear one hand loose, but it healed. You can't even see the scar on the back anymore. But this hand, when it's cold out, it hurts so bad. It does. It's like arthritis. They did a lot of tendon damage, and arthritis sucks when you're getting older. Yeah, stiffening up in my old age. Well, I'm on a tangent. But Prometheus, oh my goodness. He tore these men apart. Now, I've seen wolves. I've seen dogs kill a man. And I've seen some stuff that I really don't like talking about. But he rendered. He tore these men apart there was no cutting involved. There was no. It was just blunt trauma. I mean, you'd have to be there to know what I'm talking about. I could show you because he's on my shelf over there in a time bubble just like this. In fact, if you turn your head just slightly, you can see him. He's right there. And he's living this life right now inside the time bubble. See, he thinks he's with his bride. And he's living like this utopian, heavenly-like existence in time when his bride was still alive, before the war. And he thinks he's in that year, 1937, with his bride. He still thinks he's living that dream life with her. And the same goes for the werewolf. He thinks he's in 1925 with his family. And they're celebrating the birth of his first son, who was killed by the SS. Oh, no, I take that back. It was the French government. See, there were two Frenches. There was the Vichy French, not nice people, and they sided with the Nazis. And then there was the loyalist French, the freedom fighters, the people that fought back. Now, Paul was in that group, and they wiped his family out. And he always said that if I ever needed anything, I rescued these fellas, and I never collected a debt. In fact, I put them in a utopian environment. It's like a real world, just like this. And I could put you in that world in a year and a time of your choosing. This is almost like reverse torture, isn't it? See, you threatened me with this rat on my face, and I'm promising you to go to heaven, and you could live a nice life. And it's almost infinite. And then eventually you just fade out one day, and you go on to the great beyond. I'm promising you such a wonderful opportunity to live on heaven on earth. Isn't that cool? Like, you could live with your mother, and she could bake cookies for you, and on and on and on. And you never even know when you're in there that it's fake, because it's real. All the stimulus is real. It's the real day. That's really nice of me. But there's one catch. There's one catch. See, you have to tell me where my wife, my daughter, and my new assistant are. Or I'm not going to do that. No. And I just wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you these little wire cutters. Yeah. I use these wire cutters to pull those teeth out of your mouth that were busted up. And they're really rusty. Yeah. I kind of gouged your jaw a few times, and these were like laying in the bottom of a Boilermate's toolbox. You know, here in the building where the boiler room is. And they were really wet. You know, they were in rusty water and maybe a little septic, maybe a little sewer water. You know, because it kind of backs up down there in the boiler house once in a while. But these were the pliers that I used to pull your teeth out. And if you want to open your mouth up real quick, we can see if that any gangrene or yeah, there you go. Open wide. That's a good boy. Yeah, we can look and see if any. Oh, it's so swollen. Ooh, it's like a grapefruit in there. How are you swallowing with that? Let me look again up here, up on top. Oh, yeah, that's right. I know better to stick my fingers in your mouth. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't think purple's good. Yeah, a little black up in here, in your gum. That looks like an infection. I can take a swab if you'd like. Let me get a little swab there, and we'll do a little test. Yeah, that's right. Just do a real quick test with my equipment. Okay. Ooh. It's requesting a scan. So, if you don't mind opening up, we'll get a little scan in there. That's right. Right. And let me just get some readings here. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some infection in there. Your whole mouth is going septic. I'm afraid I might have not used very clean tools to stitch up your mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that. Ooh, I know what that is now. You want to smell? Ooh, that's kind of gross, isn't it? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's terrible. That's just terrible. I really wish I was a medical doctor and that I had taken the Hippocratic Oath, because then I would feel guilty, about sticking something like this in your mouth, and like rubbing it all over and jamming it into your jaws. I mean, up into the gums. Oh, I would really feel bad. Yeah. I got some penicillin. I don't know. What do you think? Do you know where my wife and my daughter are? Don't know. That's funny. Well, let me see if I can get you some help here. I got some notes here. These are really cool. Let me tighten that up on your hand there a little bit. Yeah, your little restraint. I want to make sure you don't get loose while I'm asking questions. Oh, is that tight? Oh my, I'm sorry. I really don't want to go there. Yeah. But I can't have you getting loose. I didn't want to use handcuffs. No, they cut into your hands. I think these are better. these restraint straps are so much better. Let me use this one on your other hand here. Oh, yeah, that's tight. Oh, that's digging in. It kind of, it's more uniform how it digs in, and we want to, keep it that way. So yeah, feeling around in there, yeah, that hurts, don't it? When you realize, the situation you're in. I was thinking, maybe you would try to escape like I did. So that's why I tightened up your bonds a little bit. Yeah, I know your hands are hurting now. There's some circulation problems, but I know that if you were going to try to escape, this is when you're going to do it, when I'm, doing my notes here. And I can't have that. Yeah. So, I'll hurry. I'll hurry because I don't want you to, lose any of your limbs. No, I certainly won't want that. I totally forgive you for the rat thing. Yeah. I know. I know you would never put a rabid rat in the cage with me, but you have to admit the trust issues are a little light here. Yeah. So I hope you don't mind. I'm going to take all those rabies shots in my stomach. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every course of medicine I need to take to prevent the rabies, just to be sure. And it's going to remind me of our friendship, our burgeoning friendship that we have now. Okay. Yeah. I thought you'd feel better about things. I know. And this hurts so bad. That rat really gave me a run for my money. Yes. Okay. I got a picture for you. Okay. Now this is a picture of my wife. That's right. And this is a picture of her in a movie. That's right. Kiss, Kiss. This is when she was in the movie Kiss, Kiss in 1896. We infiltrated Edison Studios. That's right. And we used my wife as a model, an actress in the movie Kiss Kiss to trap one of your employers, I think, into coming back there. And it worked. Mm-hmm. And right after that, I was attacked. Now the boys here at the lab were watching that movie again for research purposes. And at the end of it, there's some new frames. See that? Let me put my notes down here, and I'll show you. This is the last 10 seconds of the movie. This was taken on February 28th. March 1st, the same movie. Mm-hmm. Something's burning its way through the film. I think this is your employer. Yeah. And then on March 2nd, 24 hours later, same 10 seconds of film. There's your boss, and there's this new fella in the background. See? Now, if you hold that up there, I'll tilt my head. That looks a lot like me. The problem is, I wasn't there on March 3rd. March 2nd. So here's March 1st, March 2nd. Then on March 3rd, there's nobody in the film again. What do you think? can go back there and rescue my wife. I know where I've been in the timeline. So who is this? Is this your boss? Or is this your boss? Now I want an answer. Or I'm going to take this spike. And what I do with it is not going to be torture. What I do with this spike, they're going to call that murder, okay? So you're going to tell me in the next 5 seconds about my wife, my daughter, and my assistant. You're going to tell me which one of these fellows you work for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Have it your way. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know it's that hard to talk with all that gauze in your mouth. I can pull some of that out. That's okay. All right. Yeah, okay, just spit it out. There you go. Spit it out in the cup. There you go. Okay. So you work for him. And who is this fine gentleman? Right here. This is a Time Lord. And you don't have my wife, my daughter, and my assistant. He does. Now where is he? Now to verify this story, who is this guy? What do you mean he's me? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna table that for a moment. I just want to know one thing. How do you get in contact with him? All right, let's see if that works. Fool, now you've told him everything. For that you will pay. Yes, but not before I'm done with you. And I want you to remember one thing about Dr. Michael Andrews. While I might appear to be your friend, I am most certainly not here to help